We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Moncada.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So here's Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
To 1-2 now. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
One strike.
Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees,
And the pitch.
the second baseman, DJ
Softly on a line to third.
LeMahieu.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
1 out, nobody on. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score.
Leading off to the White Sox, the designated
First pitch of the at-bat.
Encarnacion.
Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. takes this the other way to right. Frazier is there, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 30.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. In there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gardner will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. In now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke.
From the stretch.
4.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Batting 5th.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Back up the middle. A play at the plate. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Batting seven. No
So striding in, Mike Tauchman. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Drilled to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder, Clint.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And it's quickly 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Stepping in, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9. The second baseman.
Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. And he looks at 1 in there, 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson, a reigning batting champion in the American League. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1-0 the count. He's ready. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
2 out with the man at first. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. But no chance to recover. Moncada is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Here's the 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1. Here it is. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Abreu waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
Nope. 2-1.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Left center, base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Edwin Encarnacion now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 strike now from Cole. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tauchman is there, and he'll bring this one in. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tuchman playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now that.
Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, Clint Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter, the second baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Now a ball lined to the left side. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. The relay. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out. So coming to the plate, Torres. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hit hard to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. Roberts there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Again, another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1-1 to count. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
Digging in once again, Mike Tuckman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So here's Yoan Moncada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
The first baseman.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
The catcher, Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
the right fielder, number 30.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2, full count.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Robert.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Tauchman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees are out in front, 5-2. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, Gio.
Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's inside.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lays off 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he's safe.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Behind 0-2 now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner, and their runners at the corners now.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Jimmy Cordero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Torres. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. To 2-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready now, Luke Voigt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters do up the. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Leury Garcia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A toss behind the back. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that misses. 2-1. Popped him up. Abreu has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio.
Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 9-2 lead. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Singled homer run in his last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Tyler Wade will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Now playing third base.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next is Chicago.
At the plate, Luis Robert. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1, here it comes. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So stepping in, Leury Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter,
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he takes strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
the first baseman, Jose.
In now, Jose Abreu. No balls and 1 strike.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
All even now, 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. Dallas Keuchel couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.